Oh, hey guys, hi, hello, my Kitayans. A very warm welcome to Vedantu. How is everybody doing? Tell Shilpi ma'am. Awesome blossom, yes or no? In the chat, come on. Okay, I hope that all of you are doing amazing. I can see students in the chat also, and let me see the live chat also. So give ma'am a hand wave first of all. This session is going to be super duper amazing. So if you attend the entire session, for sure you will be securing at least one question for the board exam. Okay, you will be knowing its answer. So make sure that you attend the entire session. Types of chemical reactions part 1. Okay, a very important part of the chapter number 1. And from these different type of reactions, questions are expected in your board exam. So you attentively attend it, and if you are new on the channel, then what you are supposed to do, you have to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss on any of the sessions of the Prodigy. Okay, like Kamal is there with us in the session. Kamal is from class 9th. Very good, Kamal. Abhi se you are preparing for your 10th exam. That's awesome blossom. Let me see the chat box. Okay, so we have few students in the session. Hi Achintya, what you are doing? Again फिर से class 10th in Shilpi ma'am session, huh? Why so less students are there in the session, guys? Share the video with your friends. This is for class 10th only, na? So you have to be there in this session. Okay? Very good. Awesome blossom. Okay. You have seen that, Kamal. Awesome, that is amazing. So Shilpi ma'am's video, yes, you can get on the channel. So invite your friends to the session. I know Amit sir is also taking session simultaneously of English. Try to attend the class, very important. So we are getting started, and who am I? I am your chemistry master teacher Shilpi Kaushik at Vedantu. Okay, yes, it's going to be the revision time. So first of all, where Shilpi ma'am is taking the sessions, I am taking the session at Vedantu. Super amazing, super special interactive platform, interactive sessions. Now these sessions are for your especially the YouTube students. So the students who are connected with us on YouTube for such a long time, or the students who are new, they are already starting to then come. We welcome you to join these sessions on our Wave platform. What you have to do, in the link of the description box of the video, like check the description box of this video, you will be getting a link. The link says that watch this session live on Wave. So you have to tap on there and join this session. Okay, all the students present there, I would ask you to come and join it. Very good, Krishna, you have subscribed. Okay, amazing. Super awesome. Yes, Michelle. Very good. Okay, Ria, it will be fine. Okay, check the replay after some time. Okay, after few hours of the live session, if you check the replay, everything would be fine. So guys, join the session, and we are starting now with a positive note, because you all are Kitayans, hai na, my Kitayan army. So what the positivity, this quote says that keep on smiling, because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. I want each one of you to tell me one thing in the chat box that makes you happy. Come on, everybody. It can be a person, it can be a thing, also it can be a memory, it can be anything. Any one thing that, when you think about it, you get a smile on your face automatically. What is that? Studying. Riddhi Singh. Okay, Riddhi. So you are so studious. Anything else, guys? My batch winning day. Wow. Ria, television. अगर टेलीविजन नहीं होगा तो रिया यू विल बी फीलिंग सैड. हाँ यस मैम, आई वांट टेलीविजन. Okay, very good, Michelle. That's amazing. So see, no matter what happens, there is all. I always say this and I trust this. There are always lots of things to be thankful about. And thankfulness, it's a feeling that we have to carry in ourselves for each and everything that is going on in our life, be it good or bad. We learn from every situation and we should be thankful about it, isn't it? Wow, Kamal, that's amazing. Yes, Michelle, right. You all are my Kitayans, and Kitayan army is supposed to think positively. Okay, no matter what happens in life, always be ready for the challenges. We have to face them and we have to win over them. Yes. So in this session, we are going to discuss the part number 3, the types of chemical reactions. Now, which reactions are covered here? Combination reactions, then we have exo, then we have endothermic reaction, we also have decomposition, and the two most important things that you enjoy, recap quiz and the final quiz. Everyone is ready? Tell ma'am. Okay, I'll give you a small recap what we did in our last session. We talked about the different forms of chemical equations, like how can you represent a chemical reaction. For representing a chemical reaction, we take the help of chemical equations. Now there can be various type of chemical equations, like one can be word equation. So in the word equations, you are completely spelling your reactants and products, you are writing about them, and like the complete spelling wala thing, but it is also very much inconvenient. So there's a better way, that instead of using the chemical name, why don't we use the chemical formula? Why don't we use the symbol of elements instead? That will save our time. It would be easier also. That gave rise to the skeletal equations. Like when I say hydrogen reacts with oxygen to form water, so I can simply represent them with their formulas and symbols, and I would be getting a skeletal equation, but always balanced. That's a kind of rough equation, so we have to take a balanced equation now. How do we balance the equations? We discussed various ways of doing it in the next class, है ना? So we have to remember them. Some tips, generally we start with the metals, then we balance the non-metals other than oxygen and hydrogen, because oxygen, hydrogen appears a lot number of times in the reaction. In the end, we try to balance them. Okay, balancing is like simple. The more you do the practice, the more fluent you would be getting it. Okay, then finally we discussed how to make a chemical reaction equation more informative. So there are some things you can mention: the state of the reactants and products, you can mention the temperature condition, pressure condition, or if some catalyst is used in the reaction, above or below the arrow. These were the things that we discussed in the last session. You remember? Everybody join the session, guys, come on. And Amit sir ke session mein jaakar tell students that Amit sir, Shilpi ma'am is also taking class on English channel. I am good, Manju. How are you? Yes. Very good. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let me see. Most of you are saying yes, ma'am, we remember. So if you remember, then we have a quiz. The first question on your screen, get ready for it. Question says that sodium hydroxide solution in water reacts with hydrochloric acid solution in water to produce sodium chloride solution and water. For the above statement, which of the following is correct? You have to find it. Tell me, give ma'am a thumbs up. Everybody? Okay, ready? Watch it out carefully. What you will see here. देखो ये तो सब में same है. Sodium hydroxide is what? NaOH. Plus hydrogen, they have taken hydrochloric acid solution. वो भी ठीक है. सब में है HCl. This gives rise to sodium chloride and water. This is common in all the options. What you have to see are the state. आपको state देखना है इन सब का. ठीक है? We will start the quiz in 3, 2, 1, attack. Come on, I can see Kamal has marked the answer, Michelle has marked it, Nabila, Harshita, Tanisha, Riddhi, Yashwant, Hirdesh and Tamanna. Riya also, Parth has also marked it. Very good. Everybody on the fastest fingers list. Not bad, guys. Not bad. So if you are doing it wrong, that means you're gonna learn so many things here, है ना? Option number 1, a lot of students have marked. That was the reaction. अच्छा, copy paste कर दिया, हाँ? जो शिल्पी मैम ने लिखा, copy paste. Yes, ma'am. This is right. बेटा state तो mention नहीं था ना? They are not telling you NaOH is in what state. For mentioning the state, we have to use this. Like NaOH is a solution in water, so it would be the aqueous solution. Hydrogen chloride का aqueous solution. NaCl aqueous solution. Water will be liquid. So option number B was the right answer over there. Okay, sodium hydroxide HCl aqueous solution. Generally compounds aqueous solutions होते हैं. But I will be giving you tricks also. I'll take a separate video on this, how to identify the state of the substances. Okay, how NaCl is aqueous, Riya? NaCl in water. Okay, so that would be dissolved in water. That is how it is aqueous. Okay, what is the correct value of X for the following equation? X. Matlab you have to balance hydrogen. The good thing is that reaction is already partially balanced. So if you see on the right hand side, you have to balance hydrogen. On left, you can see hydrogen is already balanced. Count it, how many hydrogens are there on the left, and then balance them on the right. Hydrogen. What coefficient you will keep here? 4, 3, 5, 2. Give ma'am a thumbs up. Okay, so going to start in 3, 2, 1, attack. Come on, everybody. Yes, and hit the like button of the video. Come on, everybody. I can see 50, 60, 70, 88% students have already marked the answers. On the fastest fingers list, very good. I can see Dev, Kamal, Michelle, Nabila, Yashwant, Parth, Utkarsh and Riya have given the right answer. Mohit and Tamanna, check your answer. Not bad, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Awesome. So how can you see it? Check karo. On the left, we can see 3 multiplied by 2, 6 hydrogen. है ना? If I see on the right, 2 hydrogen atoms are already there. So if I keep a coefficient of 3, 3 multiplied by 2. देखो 2 तो पहले से है. So if I multiply it by 3, I will be getting 6. So it would be 3. Yes or no? 3 into 2, 6 hydrogen, 6 hydrogen. हो गया balance. Very good. Now the next topic are the types of chemical reactions. So chemical reactions क्या है? Chemical reactions we have done are simply the chemical changes where we are getting new substances. That is one way of defining a chemical reaction. Any chemical change where a new substance is being formed. है ना? However, when you are writing the chemical reactions, then what is happening? Whenever chemical reactions are taking place, it is just the two things that happen simultaneously, the bond breaking and the bond formation. So we can say chemical reaction is nothing but rearrangement of atoms. What is that? Rearrangement of atoms. Some bonds are broken, some bonds are being formed. So we are going to study these different type of chemical reactions, starting with the very first one, that is a combination reaction. The name is telling you something is combining, है ना? So let's say A, this is a substance A, this is a substance B. They chemically combine with each other and forms a single substance. So the title itself is justifying. For the combination reactions, 2 or more than 2 substances combine to give you a single product. They are also known by another name, that is synthesis reaction. Synthesis means you are synthesizing something new. Okay, so we can say when two or more than substances chemically combine and form a single product, they are the combination reactions. For example, hydrogen combines with oxygen to form water. The reaction is not balanced, we can balance it. So if you pay attention, one substance combines with another and give you a single substance. I can say carbon combines with oxygen. You are burning carbon in the presence of air, that is giving you carbon dioxide. Two substances combining to give you a single product, isn't it? So like this is the example I was talking about, burning of coal is there. So that's again what? Combination that is taking place. A very good and important example, calcium oxide, also commonly known as what? Quicklime. So guys, I will advise you that you make simply take a sheet of paper and write down all the compounds that you will use in chemistry and their common names. Okay, sometimes they can ask you by common names also. So like they can ask you directly what will happen when you add quicklime into water. So you should know what is quicklime, isn't it? So calcium oxide is a white solid powder. White is solid. Generally metal oxides are solids only. Okay, metal oxides are generally found in the solid state. So when you take calcium oxide solid powder, you add it into water, then what will happen? You would be getting calcium hydroxide aqueous solution. I can show you how this is taking place. This is your calcium oxide. You are mixing it in water. Water mein we have HOH. I am showing it like that. You don't write it in exam this. So what you can see here? Calcium oxide, water I have written like HOH. So what happens whenever these two are going to react with each other? This one calcium atom, this one OH and this another OH combines to give OH twice. Okay, so that is calcium hydroxide aqueous solution you would be getting, right? So whenever you are doing this reaction, there is one observation. Whenever you are adding quicklime into water, you should always be doing this reaction by wearing gloves in your hands. Okay, why you are supposed to wear gloves, beta? Because you know when you touch the vessel, it will become so hot that your hands might get burned. So it is advised that you always wear gloves in the chemistry lab, because you never know in what reaction heat can be released. So when you are mixing quicklime with water, you get slaked lime. Calcium hydroxide, common name, slaked lime. Okay, and the beaker becomes hot, that means heat energy is being released. Yes or no? Tell me in the chat. If the beaker is becoming hot, iska matlab heat is being released during the process. Yes, what do we call these kinds of reactions where heat is being released? Yes, exothermic reactions. Very good, awesome. Yes, very good, exothermic reaction. Now I am giving you homework question, note it down. The homework question is, what is the use of slaked lime? Okay, slaked lime, it is used for whitewashing. Yes or no? How can we use it for whitewashing purposes? Do let me know in the comment section. Okay, hum dekhenge last session students have given. Okay, now going forward to the exothermic reactions, because I just told you whenever you are adding quicklime into water, you get slaked lime and the container becomes hot. Why? Because heat is released in the process. So these reactions where heat is released, they are known as exothermic reactions. Exo means release karna. The word exo comes from exit, that means to leave. Therm means heat. Okay, the reactions in which heat is being released, like we have taken quicklime in water. So that was a combination reaction as well as exothermic reaction. Another example where heat is released, whenever you are burning hydrocarbons. ठीक है, जब आप हाइड्रोकार्बन्स को बर्न करते हो, दे बर्न इन द प्रेजेंस ऑफ ऑक्सीजन एंड दे रिलीज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड एंड वाटर वेपर्स. So whenever you are burning hydrocarbons, then also you get heat energy. That is why we are having the thermal power plants, isn't it? You are burning coal, you are getting heat energy. You are using LPG fuel at your home. What is present in LPG? It consists of the liquid butane and propane. So when you are burning the LPG gas, it releases CO2, water and heat energy. So that heat you use for cooking your food. So again, this is an example of exothermic reaction. Fine. So very simple. You can see more examples. You are doing respiration. Respiration is again an exothermic reaction. The food that you are eating is stored in the form of glucose in the body, and when you are inhaling oxygen, then what happens? That oxygen breaks down the glucose and releases energy in the form of adenosine triphosphate. Heat is released. This is also an exothermic reaction, isn't it? Okay, so generally combination reactions are exothermic in nature. Homework. What is composting? Composting is also Anyone knows what is composting? How it is exothermic in nature? How it is exothermic? You know, composting maybe that is decomposition of the organic matter. Okay, and heat will be released over there also. Yes, so remember, that's decomposition of the natural organic waste. It is exothermic. Yes, Riddhi, very good. Right. Yes, Michelle, right. Formation of manure from decomposition of organic matter. Right. Hanji. Ria, you have seen quicklime is your calcium oxide only. Okay. Chaliye, very good. The next reactions are decomposition. They are opposite of the combination. Combination mein the substances were combining. Decomposition is like breakup time. One substance will break down to give you two or more than two substances. One single substance breaks down to give two or more than two substances. They are your decomposition. And the thing about decomposition is that you need some conditions to break a substance. है ना? You can simply take an example like, let's say Bhavna ma'am and Ananya sir are there. If we want Bhavna ma'am and Ananya sir के बीच में लड़ाई हो जाए, so we have to create some fire, isn't it? Some magic. You guys know it better. You are in school. School में तो कितनी politics करते हैं बच्चे. Okay, jokes apart. So you do this, है ना? So what we have to do, whenever we want to break something, there's always some force, there's some energy that is responsible for it. There's always a reason. And things don't break down without any reason. So what happens here, whenever we have to break this single substance, just say I will show it better here. We are having one single substance, we want it to break down to give us two substances. Then I want to supply energy. This can either heat or in the form of light or in the form of what? Energy, or क्या हो सकता है? Electricity. Yes, the current. Okay. These are the three ways under which decomposition reactions can take place. Either we give heat to the substance, that substance will absorb the heat energy, break itself down. Okay. The second way, you can give it light. Okay. In the presence of light, substance is going to break down, or you can give it electricity. In the presence of electricity also, it can break down. For example, we have a very important reaction on your screen. First of all, write it very important. This has been asked a lot number of times, and this reaction also. Very important. Okay? Now, from the chemical reactions, what kind of questions are expected in exam? Questions आते हैं based on the observations. Okay? Examiner will directly ask you, when you are heating lead nitrate, what color, or you can say what is the observation when you heat lead nitrate? So you have to like, okay, what will be the observation? Lead nitrate is solid. अगर आप लोगे solid में, it would be white in color. ठीक है? Instead of colorless, you say it's white. So when you are heating it, then in the presence of heat, it will break down to give us lead oxide. The color of lead oxide is yellow. देखो, lead is a metal, metal oxides are solid in state. So lead oxide is a yellow color solid. Apart from that, brown fumes of nitrogen dioxide will be released and oxygen gas is also liberated out. So it's simple. When we are heating lead nitrate, we are seeing a color change. The first is we are getting brown fumes of NO2. Second, we are getting a lead oxide. है ना, मिल रहा है आपको? Plus you can see this is a, can you guys see ma'am in the chat? So this reaction is taking place in the presence, this decomposition is happening in the presence of heat. So we call it thermal decomposition. Okay, what do we call it? Thermal decomposition. Okay, very good. Similarly, go with the next. We have ferrous sulfate. देखो, ये reaction you have to do in 2 steps. You take ferrous sulfate crystals. Ferrous sulfate crystals are having a pale green color. ठीक है, pale green color होता है. When you start heating ferrous sulfate crystals, then this dot 7, this dot should be represented at the bottom. Okay, this represents the water of crystallization. मतलब water is not chemically bonded with ferrous sulfate, it is only physically present. So what we have to do, whenever we heat it, the water always leaves. Tell me, if I heat a substance, water will start evaporating, yes or no? If I am heating, water of crystallization will say tata, bye bye, I am going, I don't want to stay here, I am not respected. And ferrous sulfate will also be losing its color. Okay, very good. So what was the color of ferrous sulfate crystals? Pale green. Now it will become dirty white in color, because when you heat it, water of crystallization leaves. This is also decomposition. Now you don't have to stop the reaction. If ferrous sulfate crystals turns white in color, you still keep on heating them. है ना, यहाँ पर आ गए हैं हम. We are further, मतलब we are strongly heating it. So when you keep on heating, then in the next step, ferrous sulfate solid further decomposes to give us ferric oxide, that is a brown color solid. From that, sulfur dioxide and trioxide is released. They have a very bad smell. They have a choking smell basically. Okay, so जैसा smell आता है ना around the sewage plants, similar kind of pungent smell you will be getting. Okay, when sulfur dioxide, burning sulfur kind of smell when they are burned, when they are released, burning sulfur kind of smell you would be getting there. Okay, so you can see what is happening. Decomposition is happening further. So one substance broken down to give us 3 substances in the presence of heat, thermal decomposition. This is also thermal decomposition. So they can ask you what happens when we are heating ferrous sulfate crystals. The one, color changes from pale green to brown color of ferric oxide. Another thing, the 2 very bad smelling gases are released, sulfur dioxide and trioxide. Okay, remember the observation, it is important, and I will be giving you a hint here. देखो, ऐसे भी कर सकते हो इसको. Whenever we are heating, how can you do this? Whenever we are heating metal salts, okay, on heating, this triangle is a symbol of heat. On heating metal salts, they will break down to give us metal oxides and gases. ठीक है, this way the reaction will become easy. Like I have taken a metal salt, ferrous sulfate. When I heated it, I got the metal oxide. Apart from that, I got sulfur dioxide and trioxide gases. Yes or no? These are the gases only. यही हुआ था when you were heating lead nitrate. On heating lead nitrate, that was a metal salt, you got metal oxide, yes, and we got the gases, NO2 gas and oxygen, fumes of NO2. So it's obvious, if you heat a metal sulfate, you will get sulfur related gases, है ना, sulfur dioxide, trioxide. If you heat a metal nitrate, you will get nitrogen dioxide, oxygen. Let's say I have taken calcium carbonate. On heating a metal salt, I will get metal oxide, plus I'm heating a metal carbonate, I will get CO2 gas. Okay, now try to balance all these reactions in your notebook. घर पे जाकर, you are तो घर पे ही वैसे, and they can ask these reactions in balancing. Okay. It is possible decomposition take place in the presence of sunlight also. For example, if you take silver chloride solid, it is a white color ka solid. If you keep it under sunlight for a few hours, you will see it turns grey in color. Why? Because it gets decomposed. One single substance in the presence of light energy breaks down and chlorine gas will be released out. Chlorine is like a yellow green kind of gas, ठीक है, yellow greenish color होता है, and your grey color silver is left behind. This decomposition that takes place in the presence of light, we call it photo decomposition, or you can say photolytic decomposition. ठीक है, जहाँ पर this lytic means to break down. I will sum it up again. So ma'am was saying decomposition can happen in the presence of light also. What will I call it? Tell me in the chat, everyone. Yes. What will I call this decomposition? Photo, yes. Sorry, photo or photolytic. Very good. No, Mansara beta, it's simple. It's taking place in the presence of light, so it would be photolysis. हाँ, photolytic भी बोल सकते हो. Okay? Very good. Similarly, we are having another one, silver bromide also. Now this reaction is, used in your, what we say, black and white photography. I will ask this question in the quiz. Black and white photography में which reaction are we using? Decomposition of silver bromide, है ना? So what will happen if you keep it under sunlight? Again, it gives you a grey color silver. That grey color silver used to help in getting the negative of the film basically. ऐसे use करते थे हम in the old times, not now. Apart from this, there is one other mode of decomposition, and what is that? That is electrolytic decomposition. Electrolytic decomposition, breakdown in the presence of electricity. Like if you say water, है ना, if you are passing electricity, electric current, मतलब if you carry out electrolysis of water, it will break down to give us hydrogen and oxygen. Now tell me guys, on which electrode hydrogen is obtained? Hydrogen मिलता है आपको कैथोड पे, ठीक है. Oxygen you get at the anode. Okay, and pure water can never be electrolyzed. You always have to take few drops of acids, right? Balance कर लो, 2 oxygen, 2 hydrogen. And one more thing I will tell you, whenever you are doing electrolysis of the water, then the volume of hydrogen is always double the volume of oxygen. ठीक है, like let's say you got 5 ml of oxygen, hydrogen you will get in 10 ml. Hydrogen volume is always twice the volume of, okay, very good. Chaliye, so we have seen one more thing. I would tell you that whenever decomposition reactions are taking, I told you heat is, energy is required. The substance needs to absorb energy in order to break down, and the reactions where heat is being absorbed, they are termed as endothermic reactions. Okay, and your what we say, decomposition reactions are generally endothermic in nature. Not all of them, but generally they require the heat absorption, right? So can you guys give me any one example of an endothermic reaction? Socho, you are getting some ammonium salt related, ammonia gas maybe you are getting. Any one example of endothermic reactions? Yes, think about it and let me know, okay? And one more thing guys, I will give you a trick. एंडोथर्मिक एंड एक्सोथर्मिक प्रोसेसेस भी हो सकते हैं, ठीक है. एंडो एंड एक्सो प्रोसेसेस आर ऑल्सो पॉसिबल. प्रोसेस कैन बी अ फिजिकल चेंज ऑल्सो. रिएक्शन इज ऑलवेज अ केमिकल चेंज, है ना. लाइक इफ यू सी सॉलिड टू लिक्विड, लिक्विड टू गैस और सॉलिड टू गैस, whenever you are doing these changes, the heat is always absorbed during the process, and these processes are endothermic. Like melting of ice, evaporation of water, they would be endo. But if I talk about gas to liquid, liquid to solid, or gas to solid, these changes always involve the release, the processes involve the release of heat. They are the exothermic processes. ठीक है. वेरी गुड. यस यू कैन गिव मैम दोज एग्जाम्पल्स. बहुत बढ़िया. वेरी गुड गाइज. ऑसम. बिफोर गोइंग टू द फाइनल क्विज, देयर इज वन थिंग आई वुड लाइक टू tell you all about is the batches that we are having. The long term batches of Vedantu, the enrollment have been open now. It's been like a few weeks that we've already started making the batches. एक batch तो बन भी चुका है. Now the next batch is starting on 23rd. What is this? This is full 1 year program to be connected with Vedantu. Okay, to get the pro subscription of Vedantu for 1 year, the price is 5,000 rupees for 1 year. Plus, when you are attending Shilpi ma'am session, you will get a coupon code also. So, if you apply ma'am's coupon code, you will further get 1 year course for 4,500 rupees. Yes, this is for 1 year. For how many subjects? 6 subjects plus all the test series. Everything, like you can say the assignments, the class replays, the notes, the unlimited doubt solving, everything is covered in 1 year subscription. This is Vedantu Pro that I am telling you. Vedantu Classic and your Pro में light subscription I am telling you. Okay, if you go with Pro Classic subscription, that is expensive. Pro Plus is more expensive. This is super affordable course that you would be getting for 5,000 rupees, 4,500 rupees for 1 year. What you have to do, you have to open the video. अच्छा इसी में है this video. We will be liking the session first. Hit the like button. Now you scroll down and you will see Vedantu Pro Light courses, है ना. Tap in there. So this shows 4,500 rupees for 1 year for how many subjects? Social, physics, bio, chemistry, English and maths, and you will be getting all your YouTube master teachers as well in the batches. So this is the best time to get enrollment in a batch. If you feel connected with any of the master teachers, feel free to join their batches, right? So tap on this. The code is already applied. Tap on buy now. इसके बाद you will see that because of Shilpi ma'am's coupon code, you got 500 off. 4,500 rupees for 1 year. These are the payment methods. Completely worth it. So you can go for it without even thinking about that. ठीक है. So everything, the entire crash course planning, like every crash course, the midterm revision is covered there. And during the sessions, during chapters के बाद practice sessions are there. During sessions, the unlimited live doubt solving by the class teachers is there. Every feature is same, but the prices are super affordable. This is the best time because very soon, maybe by next week, the price of Pro batch is going to increase. It won't be available for 5,000 after a few days anymore. Okay. So you have to grab your seat before wasting any time. Go with. We have a question now. What type of chemical reactions takes place when electricity is passed through water? Double displacement, combination, decomposition or displacement. Electricity passed through water. 3, 2, 1, attack. Come on everybody. Kamal, check your answer beta. I can see. Very good, not bad at all. 75% got it right. That's amazing. Keep it up everybody. Option number C beta, decomposition. वो भी कौन सा? What decomposition is taking place? Electricity की presence में electrolytic decomposition. Which reaction is used in black and white photography? Double displacement, combination, decomposition or displacement? Starting the quiz in 3, 2, 1, attack. So we have covered the 4 type of reactions, है ना? Nitish, check your answer. You are using decomposition of silver bromide. Extensively that is used, okay? Very good guys. Okay, let me see. Amazing. Keep it up. Now this is like ढोल बजाने वाला performance. Well done guys. Awesome blossom. Now I am giving you homework question. So answer क्या है? Decomposition है ना? Which decomposition? Photo decomposition. You have to tell this in comment section. Digestion of food is an example of dash reaction. Exothermic or endothermic reaction. Okay, that was all for today's session. If in case you haven't subscribed to the channel, please kar lo, hit the like button and share. Have less number of students in the classes. Probably students might not be knowing that Prodigy has started on English channel. Okay, you can connect with me on Instagram. My ID is written on your screens. Now we are going to see the leaderboards. Yeah, that is super amazing. We have Michelle on the top, then we have Dev, Nabila, Kamal, Riya, Parth, Shagun, Khushi, Tanisha, Yashwant, Shilpi, Tejas, Utkarsh, Riddhi and Tamanna. Amazing guys. Keep it up. A big round of applause for all of you. Amazing. So say bye to ma'am now. I'll see you all next time. Okay, revise your notes, practice the questions from NCERT textbook, also read the NCERT textbook. That is important. Thank you so much guys. Bye bye. Take care.